When's the last time that a Legacy Automotive manufacturer came out with a new upgrade for a vehicle that was 7 years old, improving that customer's ownership experience of that vehicle?
I can't think of a single one.
In this video, I'm taking you on a trip to the Tesla Service Center, where they're going to upgrade my almost 8-year-old Tesla Model X to the very latest in charging technology. I'm Josh West, and this is Josh West 24/7. I'm a 15-year veteran of Legacy Automotive and a top performer in the field. But now I see that Legacy Automotive is in big trouble, and I'm going to show you another reason why at the Tesla Service Center. So we headed down to the Tesla Mississauga Service Center, which is actually one of the oldest Tesla service centers in the entire country. This location specialized in roadsters back in the day. And you won't believe the address. It's 420 Ambassador. I wonder if Elon chose this location. All right, and here we are at the Tesla Mississauga Service Center. I brought my 2016 Tesla Model X P100D with over 200,000 kilometers on it down to get the CCS adapter. They've got some new hardware and software updates to install on it, so we're gonna get that done. I just spoke with the service rep here at the store, and he's confirmed this is the very first one that they have done at the Tesla Mississauga Service Center location. So we're excited to see how it works. We're going to do a little demo after we get the install done, and we'll report back. Looking forward to seeing it work. One of the things I noticed walking into the service center was that the parking lot was completely jammed with vehicles. They were super busy, but when I walked inside, there was hardly any customers. Take a look around here and you'll see that there's very few customers sitting there. One thing that the Tesla service team does a great job on is supplying loaner cars, or they'll give you some Uber credits to get you on your way.
All right, guys, so you join me here at the Tesla Mississauga Service Center. They've set me up with a hot cup of coffee, and I'm waiting to get the CCS adapter installed on our 2016 Model X. Excited to get feedback from the tech because apparently, actually I just spoke with the service advisor and he told me that this is the very first CCS retrofit upgrade that they've done, and the parts just arrived this morning. They've got a special kit that they need to install on the vehicle. So excited not only to talk to the techs about how it works and all of that good stuff, but even more excited to try it out on some road trips and expand the eligible charging. Now we do have the CHAdeMo adapter, but that's very limited because they are phasing CHAdeMo out. So the CCS adapter is going to be a game changer. So we're going to have access to every single supercharger and every single CCS charger and every single CHAdeMo charger. So basically everything, unlimited charging. So I'm looking forward to having all that access because we do tow quite a bit with the vehicle and we do a lot of road trips. And this vehicle does have a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. Max range, I would say, is around 420 kilometers at this point. And so charging is important, fast charging is important, especially when you're towing. So we're looking forward to it and just adding a little bit more convenience and peace of mind to our regular day-to-day use of the vehicle, both commercially and personally. So we'll give you guys an update as I find out anything further, and we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
All right, guys, we finished up here at the service center. The CCS adapter is installed. We're gonna go and test it out. Okay, so we just got in the vehicle. Let's see. CCS adapter enabled.
Guys, you joined me here in the Model X where we just left the Tesla Service Center, and I was able to get the CCS adapter firmware and retrofit kit installed on the vehicle. This is a two-part process. One is software, which actually took the majority of the time according to the technician. I spoke with Manny. Thank you very much, Manny. It was awesome. One of the lead techs there at Tesla Service Mississauga. This is the adapter that we're able to use now on this vehicle. Now keep in mind, this adapter only came out a couple of months ago, and this vehicle was built almost 8 years ago. So it's amazing to see Tesla supporting their entire fleet. We've got older EVs that now have more features and more capability than they did when they were built new. So I'm so blown away by that because it's so alien to Legacy Automotive, who basically, when you sell a vehicle, that's the best it's ever going to be, and it never improves from there. So kudos to Tesla, kudos to the Tesla Service Mississauga team. Thank you very much, guys. I'm headed right now to a CCS Charger to do some testing. Now that we have the firmware done, we have the retrofit kit installed. Manny told me that Manny, the technician, told me that the installation of the retrofit kit is fairly simple. It's mainly a communications module that's a plug and play and goes on the existing communications unit inside the vehicle. There's a few interior panels that get removed and they install the new hardware into the vehicle here. So the majority of it, all those guts and everything, is on the inside of the vehicle. Now we also have the CHAdeMo Charging Adapter that actually I'm going to show you that as well. We'll do some testing back to back with the CCS adapter just to see which one's easier to use and slicker and with the handshakes and all of that sort of thing with the charger. But the CHAdeMo adapter is quite a large unit, and that's mainly because it has all of its guts and brains built into the handle of it, versus the CCS adapter, they've put all of it in the vehicle. Now, my understanding is with the new Teslas, all of those brains and communications equipment and modules, they're just standard equipment on every new Tesla. So if you're out there buying a new Tesla, you're not going to have this retrofit done. But good news, if you do own an older Tesla, I know that they're doing Model X and Model S first, with the Model 3 and Y coming a little bit later on this year. But super cool. I'm excited to check this thing out. So we'll see you at the CCS Charger. We made it here to a CCS charger. We're plugged in with ChargePoint. Thank you very much, ChargePoint. We used our new adapter. We've plugged in. The vehicle handshake went perfectly, super smooth. Just simply tapped the ChargePoint app on my phone, and the vehicle's light ring went from blue to green, and it started charging. Right now we're pulling just over 55 kilowatts. We're at a high state of charge, so that's understandable, but I'm super excited just to have all of these new chargers opened up to us to be able to use the CCS network on this almost 8-year-old Tesla. Super exciting. Great job to the Tesla team at Mississauga Service. Super excited to have this. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you later. So I decided to check out the CHAdeMo adapter and see how it compared with the CCS adapter as far as the overall experience. A couple things that I noticed is that the CCS adapter does charge at a higher rate by default. In the same period of time that we had the CCS adapter pulling 55 kilowatts, just moments later I swapped it out for the CHAdeMo, which only pushed about 45. The CCS adapter requires the charge port lock to be released from either the phone app or the vehicle screen, whereas the CHAdeMo adapter can be released by the phone app, the vehicle screen, or the actual release button on the adapter itself, which the CCS adapter does not have. Overall, the CCS adapter is superior and is the preferred method for non-supercharger fast charging. So you're probably wondering, would I recommend the CCS adapter? The short answer is yes, especially to Tesla drivers who tow regularly. All vehicles, both gas and electric, use more energy when towing, so it only makes sense to have more options for fast refueling. So how does this relate to Legacy Automotive? Well, let me ask you this. When's the last time that a Legacy Automotive manufacturer came out with a new upgrade for a vehicle that was 7 years old, improving that customer's ownership experience of that vehicle? I can't think of a single one. But in this instance, we took a vehicle that was built in 2016 with over 200,000 kilometers on it and just increased that customer's overall usability of that vehicle and convenience factor. Tesla has been doing this for years with significant software updates and upgrades to the vehicles in their fleet, dating all the way back to 2012. Customers that were getting new features that didn't even exist when the car was built. I'll give you a great example. Spotify Music didn't come to Canada until late 2013, yet there are 2012 Model S's driving around with Spotify on them. How's that possible? Tesla engineers made it possible. Over-the-air software updates made it possible. The fact that the vehicle is software-based made it possible. Legacy Automotive has a massive amount of catching up to do. They need to take this as an example and pay attention that this is what customers will come to expect and later on demand. And those who don't follow along with upgrading their vehicles and improving the customer experience even after the customer has taken delivery, those brands are going to be left behind. This experience has just been another example of how Legacy Automotive is falling behind. And I'm going to continue to expose Legacy Automotive's dark secrets. Stay tuned. We'll see you.